Hi, hello, how are you? Endymion for second sem BCom. It's a fourth content for you people. Endymion, here Endymion means that it's to divine into or to enter. It has been written by Johnkeants. What is here, from where we have taken means that it's a character taken from Greek mythology. Before going to this, what we have to observe means that before going into this content, which was written by Johnkeants, Endymion, we have to understand that here it's a character loved by an Titan moon, means that goddesses Selene, and a remarkably beautiful young man loved by the moon. According to one story, he was put in an sleep by Jesus for having fallen in love with Hero, and was then visited every night by Selene. Yeah, Selene means that moon. Okay, let us see the approach to the text. Once one fully knows beauty, it will never leave. It transforms the onlooker into a beautiful object. It has been believed by kids. Here, the thing is that if a person, if he truly loved the beauty, means that beauty doesn't leave him. This is the main content what we have to know in this Endymion story, what it has been written by Johnkeants. And second approach to the text is, what is your idea of beauty? So everyone, they are having their idea regarding their whatever they are seeing the beauty in the world. So here we can see that what the Johnkeants is going to say for us means that, what is going to say for the youth means that once the beauty, if it has been attracted us, means that if we have loved the beauty, means that beauty doesn't leave us. That is the main content. And how you are means that in this society, you are means that as though we are having a number of beauty in this world. Not beauty means that not only the girls or not only the other things. In our life, we have to choose the beauty. In our life, we may get a number of problems, a number of struggles we have to face. But as the water which will pour on the tip of the hill, as it flows down by touching a number of rocks, a number of trees, a number of mud, means that as it's going to flow from one place to another place, like our life, means that the problems, it may come and it may go, but we have to love the beauty of our work. Either it may be love, or either it may be work, or whatever it may be. Okay, so this is the content here. In Endymion, we are going to see the character like one moon, Titan moon. She can be called as goddesses Selene. She has been fallen in love with a beautiful young man, and once again it has to say that this is the story, and it's an imaginable story. Means that Keats, by his imagination, he has written this Endymion. Okay, let us go to the content. So the book Endymion, which was written by Johnkeants, details the speaker's beliefs regarding the power of beauty and his intentions to tell the story of Endymion. Means that here, the Keats, he has believed that regarding the power of beauty, how the beauty is having the power, and his intentions to tell the story of Endymion. Means that by the story Endymion, he has expressed the power of the beauty, and the poem begins with the speaker describing that the length and the power he believes that beauty holds over human life. Means that here, in the starting, he is going to say that the beauty, whichever that we have been observed, it will holds us. For example, how we can say means that generally for you people, if it has to be same, means that if you have fallen in love, means that if you have observed a beautiful girl, means that it will remain in us, as though we are trying to remove from our mind, but that tale, means that what we can say, that gleams, it's going to continue in our mind. So like that beauty, once we have loved the beauty, means that beauty doesn't leaves us. So in the second half of the poem tells the speaker a plan to tell the long story of Endymion, and these things we don't want. Let us go to the poem or the whatever it has been taken by the story Endymion. A shortcut it has been taken. So in the starting, Keats is going to say that a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Yes, we have to believe, we have to agree. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. If we have seen the beauty, means that it will give joy for us. How means that to the extreme level. For example, if we see a rose, if we see a beautiful scenery, means that scenery or a rose, it will remain in us. So that is the thing here. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. Yes, we have to accept that the beauty, whatever we have shown, whatever the joy that we had from that beauty, it will increase us our loveliness. It will never pass into nothingness. Yes, once we have fallen in love, if we have shown the beauty, nothingness here, it will never pass into nothingness. Here means that whatever it may happen, we are going to have that beauty in our mind. As though a number of obstacles is going to come. As though if anyone says that, hey, that's not a beautiful thing. Means that, hey, once if it has been fixed in our mind, means that it will continue. So that is the line here. It will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep a boy quiet for us and a sleep full of dreams. So very acceptable lines which are written by Johnkeants. A boyer quiet for us. Yes, what is your boyer? The meaning of boyer means that a pleasant shady place under the tree or climbing plant. See, under the tree, either it might be in the hot season, whatever the seasons it might be. If we are sitting under the tree, means that we will have the pleasant shady place, right? Like that itself, if we are enjoying the beauty, means that beauty quite for us and a sleep full of dreams. Means that once we are in love with that beauty, whatever the scenery, whatever it may be, we have been observed. If it is in our mind, means that if we are enjoyed, means that will give such a good sleep, full of sweet dreams. Means that without having any kind of other things in our mind, it will give a pleasant sleep for us. And health and quiet breathing. Yes, sure. If we are enjoying a beauty, if we are having how we are feeling is that every time if we are feeling joy, means that it will give us a good sweet dreams and it will give us a good health and quiet breathing. Okay, fine. Therefore, on every morrow, morrow means that the following day, and are we resting? Resting means that we are encircling a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Yes, this is very important line here. A flowery band to bind us to the earth. See how people today we have become, means that a number of obstacles for us. Either it might be for students, either it might be for us, or for every human being. One kind of problem in his mind, and he can't able to sleep in the night, and every time as though he is sitting in the class or as though he is working here or there, one kind of obstacles it will be in his mind. But if we have loved the beauty, means that beauty is in our mind, in our heart, in our mind, means that what will happen? On every morrow, are we resting? Here, resting means that already I have said it's a encircle. However, means that we are resting a flowery band to bind us to the earth. However, means that yes, in the world there are a number of beauty according to Johnkeants. But how the human beings they have become is that they are searching for a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Here, to the earth means that something we want, something we want. Living all the beauty in the world, either it may be with the people, with your friends, with your faculty, or with your neighbors in your house, living all this beauty, what we are expecting is that there should be another thing which will give a little bit power to us. Means that we are already I have said that here once we have loved the beauty, means that it will give power to us. That is the intention of the Johnkeants here. That is the intention of why he has written the Endymion. So let us come. A flowery band to bind us to the earth. We are thinking that every time something should come to us, and it has to give good feelings to us. By that we have to enjoy. Sorry, the thing is that whatever that we are seeing by remembering that beauty, we have to keep our heart, our mind in a cool manner. By that we have to enjoy our life. Okay, let us go to the lines once again. A flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence. See here, despondence means that hopelessness. See, spite of despondence. What is the intention of the Johnkeants means that? Yes, we are despondence means the hopeless. How we are becoming means that yes, we are having a number of beauty. Either it may be your mother. If you have loved your mother, means that she is the beauty for you. If you are having good rapport with your friends, means that is the beauty. You can sleep very well. You can enjoy the day. But we are in spite of despondence. Spite of despondence means that we are in a hopeless situation. How means that whatever it may be, we are getting, we are going to leave it, and we are asking for another beauty. Means that another joy we want. That is what happening today. So, spite of despondence of the inhuman death. Very good. We are not behaving like a human beings, as though we are having everything, but we are expecting something. So, Johnkeants here excellently he has said that of the inhuman death. Death means the scarcity, lack of something. We are having everything, but how we are feeling means that I want something. For example, a beggar, he will think that I should get a job and I should lead a good life by having one cycle. A person who is going in cycle, he will expect that I has to move in the bike. The person who is moving in the bike, he will expect that I have to move in the car. A person who is moving, what is the thing here is that whatever we are having, we have to enjoy. But without that, how we work is that inhuman death means that we are thinking that we are having some scarcity, right? Of the inhuman death of noble natures. Yes, Jesus, the God, He has given a beautiful life for us. We want in every dharmas, in every Bible or Quran, everything it has been said that the human beings, how they should be, they have to get there, how they have to be, that they have to follow some noble characters in their life. They are noble natures, means that we should be in a good mentality. But how the human being he has become, how the youth or how the people they have become, means that they are having everything, but they are thinking that there should be something different. Means that external power it has to come to us, and it has to give the joy for us, or it is a beauty for us. For example, already I will give an example for you. First, when we got the cell phone, a basic handset, if we are having basic handset, okay, that's enough for us. But as the days are it is moving, now we want the what kind of set is that where the songs is going to play. After that, touch screen. After that, Android. Like that. Whatever the God He has given, Jesus He has given, we should have the joy with those things. But how human beings is that they are expecting something other. By that they will enjoy the life. Sorry, Johnkeants is saying that whatever the noble nurtures that we want, we had, the God He has said, we have left that one and we are searching for other beauty. Next one. Of noble natures of the gloomy days. Yes. Now, how the human being we have become is that we are having that gloomy days. Yeah, gloomy days means that sad days. Okay. Next lines, let us see in the next video. Okay, thank you. Of noble natures of the gloomy days, let us continue. Here, gloomy days means that sad days. For this, I have given examples also. Of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching. See, how we were means that as though we are having everything in the nature, we have to enjoy by seeing whatever in the nature. The heart of us, it will feel very good by seeing the beautiness in the nature. We have to feel like that. Already I have explained for you in the last video. But here what is happening means that how we were means that of the gloomy days. Gloomy days means that we are seeing the sad days. Means that our mindset is like that. Of all the unhealthy, unhealthy means that we are seeing everything. The nature, it has given everything for us, but we can't able to enjoy that one. Means that our mind concept is in a different way. Whatever we are getting, we are not at all satisfied even with that. That is called it as a thing of beauty is joy forever. Means that once we have saw the beauty in that, whatever the things it might be, once means that it will give the joy for us. But how we were means that we are not seeing the beauty in the things whatever we are getting. So, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searchings. Means that we are, however, means that we have made our mind in a darkened ways. Means that we are searching for other things. Whatever we are getting now, without having joy with that, we are searching for other things. So it has made, once again I will read it, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searchings. We are searching for other things. Whatever we are having, believing that one, we are searching for other things. Now, yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. Yes, we have to agree. In spite of all, what is happening is that some shape of beauty moves away the pall. Whatever the beauty that we are having, it's going to move away the pall. Beauty, it's going to move away the pall. Means that a pall means that a dark cloud of gloom and sadness. See, when the sunrise is going to fall on the earth, how nicely we can see. If the dark cloud, if it has came, means that everything is going to become a dark. Right? Like that, we are having everything good in the nature, but without enjoying and without joy, seeing the joy in that, how we are means that we have been darkened. We are searching for others. Like that itself, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. Means that we are having the dark spirits. If we are having the good spirits, means that everything it will be good. As we are having the dark spirits, everything is going to be move away. Such the sun, the moon, trees, old and young. See, the moon, the sun, the trees, whatever seeing. From how many years, from how many decades, how many centuries we are seeing the moon, sun, and the trees, so they are becoming old and they are becoming the young. Means that like that itself in our life, the blackness or the goodness, sometimes it may be black, sometimes it may be white. Means that the circumstances of or it may be good or bad. But what we have to see is that we have to see the good things itself. And such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a short shady boon. See, whatever the sun, trees, whatever the examples already it has been given, how they are means that they are sprouting. Means that to develop suddenly in large number. A shady boon. A boon means that a shade which is helpful to someone. See, what are the trees? They are falling down. Once again they are becoming young and once again they are growing. Does they are giving boon for us? They are not boon for us or not? They are giving shadow for us or not? Like that itself we should be. For simple sheep, yes, for simple sheep it's going to give the shadow. So for sheep it's a boon. Like that itself, whatever in the nature we have to enjoy it. We have to think that it's a boon for us. And for simple sheep, and such are daffodils. Mostly you might have seen the daffodils, means that yellow flowers. How they have, where we can see those, means in the forest. With the green world they live in. Yes, entirely the greenness it has been covered. In the center, the daffodils it has been grown. So who has poured the water for them? For those daffodil plants, how they have grown? No one. But here, unclear rills that for themselves a cooling cover make. See, in the top of the mountain, rain is going to pour. That water is going to come down and down. Clear rills, here clear rills means that streams of running water. We can say it as a streams of running water. What is your streams of running water? See, you would have seen Ghats, Western Ghats, wherever it will be. We don't know where the water, where the rainfall it has been happened, but the streams is going to come. Means that from the edge of the mountain, by running means that by touching the different rocks, soil, plants, it's going to come down. Like that, those water is going to touch these plants, and definitely they have been grown. Like that we should be. That for themselves a cooling cover make. Here cooling cover means that for those daffodils themselves a cooling cover. Here cooling cover means that a process of slow down. Covered means that. Okay. Make gains the hot season. So in the hot season only we can see the daffodils flowers, right? How in the hot season summer season we can see the daffodils flower. Means that those water which has been like a stream it came down, it has touched the mud, and these daffodils it has been grown. Like that we should be. Against the hot season, the mid-forest break. Means that in the center of the forest, the break means that a process of slow down, where the water is going to slow down. In those places, how the beautiful daffodils it has been grown. Like that we should be. Against the hot season, the mid-forest break. I already have explained for you. Mid-forest break means that in the middle of the forest, a process of slow down. By this water, how the daffodils it has been grown. Like that we should be like. Already I have explained. Rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. And how we should means that rich with a sprinkling of fair. You might have seen the daffodils how they are means that they have been rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. Here. The flowers it has been grown in those forests. None of them they have. No one has sowed the seeds there. How it has been grown? Where it has been? In the nature. Means that in the forest it has absorbed that water and it has become the beauty. And it is enjoying. Rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. Means rose blooms means that scented flowers. Mostly we have seen the daffodils or some other flowers in the forest, how they were means that scented flowers. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms. Yes. As though they are dying. Dooms means that last days of existence. As though today or tomorrow it's going to be dying, the flowers is going to be, but they are going to be the grandeur, means the splendorness. Those daffodils, by seeing those daffodils, how we will feel means that how the nature it will sees for us means that we can enjoy that. Like that, what is the example here? Means that we have to enjoy the nature. We have to see the beauty in the nature. That will give the joys for us. Without all these things, how the human being means that how we were means that we are thinking in a different way. Some other things it should become to us to give the joyness. Leave all these things. Just it has been given the example of daffodil here. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms. We have imagining for the mighty dead. And how we were means that we have imagined. We are thinking that for the mighty dead. Means that here, mighty means that enormous dead. And lovely tales that we have heard or read. And lovely tales here means the stories already we have heard and we have read such kind of tales here. If anything good if it has to happen means that something it has to be dying. But here, and lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink. And it is saying that an endless fountain of immortal drink means that here, immortal means that living forever. We people are living forever. It's an endless for us. Our grandfathers, our fathers, we are sons. Continuously we are going to be. So it's an immortal drink pouring unto us from the heaven spring. Here the heaven means that this nature, it has given a beauty for us. It is pouring on us. We have to enjoy the nature, and we have to see the beauty in that nature.